restricted to the campaign podiums. But obviously, this is after the campaign. At his press conference yesterday, he said with a lot of emotions that what he wanted to come and stop in Nigeria is fraud, corruption. And he gave an example of his own type of corruption. That in this country, that this is a country where we have seen people, lawyers, becoming SAN without attending law school.
Very sad. That's terrible.
Go and listen again and watch again.
Very sad.
How can a lawyer become a senior advocate of Nigeria without going to law school?
Yes.
How can that lawyer even become a lawyer?
Yes. It's very sad.
Without attending the law school. So, what that tells us, those of us who are analysts, when we psychoanalyze such a person at that level, spewing lies and fake statistics, it must be an incorrigible liar.
Yes.
And when a person is an incorrigible liar, there is a deeper problem. The problem is pathological. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just... Is this working? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? You can hear me? Okay. Let me just add this to what my colleagues have said. First of all, that Peter Obi is an incorrigible liar is a fact. But quite apart from that, we have to understand that the PDP, which is the real focus that I have to say, that I have to focus on, are a castrated machine, totally and completely castrated. They came into this election, as Dele said, without all their limbs intact. So the outcome was very obvious from the start. We knew this would happen. We also knew that they would whine, they would lie, they would complain, and they would feed their own egocentric nature by telling the sort of lies that their candidate told yesterday. But we understand the pain, so we can allow them to do that. That's perfectly natural when you've lost an election and your party has been totally and completely decimated. So it's understandable. What I think is something that we just cannot forgive is the attempt to incite Nigerians, because there is an attempt to incite Nigerians against INEC and against this result and against our candidate. This is unacceptable. To get on national TV and quote and say that our candidate was described as a drug baron in a foreign land is utterly shameless. For Atiku to say that, he's nothing but shameless.
The president
and I refute that. This is the president-elect of the Federal Republic of Nigeria that we're talking about. And I completely refute that. It's unacceptable behavior, unacceptable language. Atiku is a wicked and treacherous man, a dark and malevolent soul, and an incorrigible and unscrupulous liar. He claims to have played a role in the June 12th struggle. That is patently false. He was amongst those that betrayed MK Abiola and the June 12th struggle. Years later, he betrayed Shehu Musa Yar'Adua, his mentor, Olusegun Obasanjo, his boss, Umaru Yar'Adua, his brother, Goodluck Jonathan, his friend, Muhammadu Buhari, his president, and the PDP as a party. That is his party. That is the creature that claims that he won the election. Unacceptable behavior. Now let me end with this. He has a gorilla that follows him around. We all know that. But let me tell you where this is all going to end. And mark what I'm about to say. Both that gorilla and all the others that are encouraging him to be belligerent, insulting, and telling lies to the people about what he claims to be his own mandate. By the time Atiku finishes negotiating, when all is lost, he loses in the court, he will negotiate. He will come, he will beg us, and then he will go to Dubai, and he will not take any of them with him. They'll be left here all alone. And that is what they have to bear in mind. This mandate was given by 8 million Nigerian citizens, born free, freely gave their, almost 9, freely gave their mandate. Are we to be pushed around? Are we to be told that we're insignificant? Are we not Nigerians as well? We will go to court. We will defeat them in court. We will defend our mandate, and they must not incite. We know where this is all heading. We will not allow it to happen. There will be no June 12th. This election will stand. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be the president of Nigeria for the next 4 to 8 years by God's grace. That's all I have to say.
Right, let's have questions.